2 years have passed, but the demand for Castlevania Season 5 does not seem to be declining at any point. If not for the recent incident with the writer, the show would have released the new season already. So, amid the controversies following the writer and director of the show, is there any hope that the new season will take place anytime soon? Well, we have analyzed all the odds for you. Here is a brief of all the production hassle and demand spree surrounding the latest season of Castlevania. For some background, Castlevania started as an original gameplay series that draws its history back to the 1980s. As for the animated series, the story was originally planned to be a movie. However, the production team insisted on the project being an anime. Thus, the first season launched on July 7th, 2017. Since then, 4 seasons under 3 animation studios have come out. And now fans continue to ask the question, will there be a Castlevania Season 5? The last from Tiger Animation for Castlevania was the 4th season that came out in 2021. Starting May 13th, 2021, the season had a successful run of 3 seasons. And there was a certain hype about the series getting a season numbered at 4. With this, the last episode aired on the same day. With an open ending to the series, there was hope amongst the fans. Everyone was expecting some kind of information in the coming weeks. However, something completely different surfaced in this period of time. It was on July 31st, 2020, that the news of several sexual misconducts started coming out against the writer and director of the series, Warren Ellis. Way ahead of the release of Season 4, these updates were making waves on the internet. This was when Netflix took the call to tag Season 4 as the last of the series. But that does not mean that there was no scope in the story whatsoever. Similar. Top 10 horror anime series that will send chills down your spine. In many cases, the series dies after any such news comes the way of the creators. And here it is the showrunner himself that is under the umbrella of misconduct. In the case of Netflix's House of Cards, the protagonist was fired to be replaced by another character altogether. After Netflix's call on Castlevania, the other news also came out that Warren Ellis would not be taking part in any work related to the final season. But if a 4th season can take place without the writer, why not Castlevania Season 5? All the seasons of Castlevania have been pretty bankable for Netflix in recent times. And after the 2022 crunch that the company went through, there was a clear indication that things needed to be changed with a sweep. Thus, the content giant is now playing with fire and choosing its moves silently. If Castlevania Season 5 is renewed, the announcement will surely make waves for everyone. On top of that, if done right, this project may bring some revenue back to the company once again. So, will it come out? With the exit of Warren Ellis from the project, it was seen that Netflix was taking active measures to keep the company's image clean. Thus, as the 4th season was in production, it was said that this person would not be working on the next season. And the content giant all took the call of declaring Season 4 as the last one. However, that does not mean that this decision is permanent. Castlevania continues to be relevant to a lot of the fans, and there still is hope that there will be a new story coming forth. The overall reception on several platforms points to the demand for this season. After 2 years of halt, the season stands at an 8.3 star rating on IMDb. As of my anime list, the seasons are currently not listed on any of these platforms. This is because of the non-anime nature of the series. However, the ratings continue to be high, and there is a good chance that the series will receive a lot of accolades and applause once Castlevania Season 5 comes out. It was Tiger Animation that was behind the production of Season 4. The reason why Castlevania has found a name for itself in the anime market is because of the inclusion of many staff members from that industry. Former staff members of Studio Madhouse have been a part of the show in the past as well. As for Tiger Animation, the company is known for shows like Ben 10 and other action shows in the past. But there is no particular mention of Castlevania Season 5 in the list of shows. The official website of the studio has no update on the new season. Everything stands upon hope, but the fans hold the power to bring the new season to the floors. So can the fans save the series from an inevitable cancellation? Castlevania Season 1 was released 5 years today. pic.twitter.com/YSTUEK-51A. As for the plot of the 4th season, it was obvious that the company was going to take a route that showed the way to an ending. In the last few scenes of the season, we see the episode titled, "It's Been a Strange Ride." The final revelation of the episode shows that Dracula and Lisa have been revived, and they can now live peacefully in hiding. They also leave their son to live on his own so that he can start a life of his own. As the season comes to an end, there is a strangeness to the open ending. Dracula and Lisa make a promise that they are to embrace this new life and make a living out of what they have been given. From here, there is endless possibility for the season to come out. Castlevania Season 5 can either show the story of Dracula and Lisa finding a new purpose in life, or else they can also find the story of the son in a way for the new season. Now that the son lives away from his father and mother, he also has to go through a long way to find his own meaning and purpose in life. It will be interesting to see if there is any kind of spin-off to come out in the near future. A lot of the fans are discussing the route at which the new season will take a turn. One of the fans compared the latest season with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Here, only the first season was focused on introducing the main characters, the JoJos. After that, the rest of the seasons featured the stories of their families. Thus, it was only the first and second that were about the JoJos and the original family. After that, the show delved into the other parts of the story. A similar trend has been seen in the 4 seasons of Castlevania. Another user mentioned that it was fairly decent for the show to have ended in the 4th season. With another writer, the same content could not be expected from the new season. But unanimously, all of them tend to want a 5th season, Castlevania Season 5, to happen. While the struggle with the writer and showrunners persists, the chances of getting a new season grow slimmer by the day. In any case, there is no way that even the fans would accept a project that comes from a person who has such serious allegations against him. Right now, it is best that fans forget about the series in the short term. Any news can only be confirmed if the writers' panel is changed for the upcoming slates. Any kind of official update will be shared right on this platform. Thus, keep an eye on the Anime Daily to get all the updates on this right here.